guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. Today we are going to be reviewing this beauty of a model. It is the Carnegie Safari Ltd version of the Carnotaurus. And this is easily my favorite Carnotaurus model ever. That I've gotten so far anyway. I actually like this one better than the Sideshow, the Dinosaur Sideshow one, which I do have. But I like this one better. This thing is just ridiculously beautiful. The paint scheme on it is so over-the-top wonderful that I can't even begin to describe just how nice it looks. You can see it for yourself right there, but it doesn't hold a candle to seeing it in real life. It is so nicely done. The entire sculpt is so beautiful. It's in a very nice pose. A lot of people probably don't like that the tail is touching the ground, but it does help it to stand. It's got some fairly small feet. So I'd rather the tail be touching than they had gone the route of like Schleich and made just giant oversized feet to help it stand. So the tail touching isn't a big deal to me. Like I said, sculpt wise it's beautiful. I think it just looks very, very nice. Let's take a closer look so you guys can see just how nice. Starting up here at the head, you can see it's got a very nice red snout to it. Beautifully carved nostrils. The teeth are all kind of sculpted together, but they still look very nice. They're kind of meshed together, but look very good. You can see the tongue in there also looks very nice. A little bit of a sloppy paint job done inside the mouth, but nothing terrible that it's distracting. It just kind of gives me the feeling that there's some blood and maybe some guts and insides of a dinosaur. Maybe he had just recently been feeding, because it just kind of looks a little messy in there, and there's some red on the teeth. So, in my opinion, I kind of get the feeling that maybe he had been feeding recently. You can see with these older Carnegie and Safari models, man, they did such a good job on the sculpts. Beautiful skin folds all over, nice scaling work. The eyes are a gold color, but they did put a nice black pupil in there. The gold doesn't distract me. If you can actually see there, they've even outlined the eye with black, which I think helps make it look very nice. The little horns up here on the head, if you look at the face, it's a yellowish color, and you take a look at the horns, and this is one of the things, again, that Carnegie used to do and Safari used to do that they don't do anymore. They put a different shade of color for the actual horns than they have on the face. Now, if current Safari made one of these, they would probably just be all one shade, because they don't do too much as far as shading goes on their dinosaurs, in my opinion. With the past 2 years, their newer releases, now that they've pretty much revamped everything and gone with cutting out the Carnegie line and just doing Safari, I feel like they've just gotten lazier with their stuff. But looking at the paint job here on the back, it's very nice, black, kind of a puzzle type look to it. It looks like it's just a big jigsaw puzzle that's all over the place. It really makes it look nice. Some nice oranges and like a cream color here down the body. Beautiful, beautiful scaling all over the place. You can't see it super well, but the detail as far as the scaling is done, and it's very, very nicely done. It's there. It's just not super elaborated. You can't see it too good probably on the camera, but in person you can definitely see it. It's got some nice bumps all over the body. Arms are sculpted beautifully, nice and small like they should be. The feet, again, look nice calf muscles here in the leg. Beautiful skin folds here in the back of the leg, leading up to the nicely sculpted hip. The feet are very bird-like. I don't know exactly how the Carnotaurus's feet look, but this really resembles a bird to me, so it's possible that they did look like this. And with how good Safari is and was with scientific accuracy, I would believe that that's probably how the feet did look. Nice, huge tail, sculpted, nice curve to it, sculpted really nicely. Again, the bumps run all over the place. The paint job is beautiful the whole way down. It's got these little bumps that run the entire length of the spine too, all the way down the tail. Looks the same way on both sides. Again, beautifully sculpted feet. The toe claws are just a grayish color, but it's not a big deal. A lot of companies do just one solid color. I prefer shades, but it doesn't have to be that way. Again, looking at this, I can't stop talking about how much more work used to be put into these ones than they do currently with Safari. I just feel like the paint job on this is just light years ahead of what Safari currently does. I don't know why or what happened. I don't know if they got a new sculptor in to do their work. I'd imagine the sculptor of the Carnegie line was different than the Safari line, but even the actual Safari models seem to suffer, in my opinion, as far as the detail goes. They were much nicer back when this one was made. But absolutely fantastic Carnotaurus. Like I said, my favorite Carnotaurus I think that I have. As far as the sculpt work goes, the pose, the coloration, everything on it is just absolutely awesome. I would love to see, even though their current lineup, like I said, the 2017, 2018 Safari lineup isn't near as good as their older stuff, I would still love to see them come out with a newer Carnotaurus, because I feel like their actual carnivores do still look really good. The Giganotosaurus that they released last year for 2017, and the Feathered T-Rex. The Feathered T-Rex was absolutely incredible. But some of their predators, the theropods like this, do still look really good. I just feel like maybe they kind of get a little lackluster on some areas of them, and definitely lackluster on the herbivores from what I've seen. But this thing, it has been retired, unfortunately. As I said, the Carnegie line is no more, and this one was part of the Carnegie line, which is depressing because of how beautiful it is. You might still be able to find this, and I will try to find a place for you guys to buy it, and if I can find one, I will definitely put it in the description. As far as the size goes, you're looking at almost 11 inches long. If you straighten the tail out, it would be 11 inches. Height-wise, almost a little over 5.5 inches. So it's a very good size. Not super small, but it's not gigantic. Very, very nice for what it is. Like I said, beautiful, beautiful color scheme. That color scheme is so nicely done. They did such a good job with this. I would really love for Safari to bring back the Carnegie line just so we can get more dinosaurs that look like this. If you are interested in purchasing this or any of the dinosaurs that you see in my reviews, just check out the description, because there's normally a link in there to somewhere where you can purchase this. Even if I can only find it on eBay, I will still try to find you guys at least one and somewhere that you can buy it. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.